Welcome to B section of ApowerSoft free screen recorder. Now what I'm going to do is download the application, install it, and run it. Once you install the application, it's actually called ApowerREC, Ultimate Screen Recorder, which gives me the idea that it might be a little bit different. Let's find out what's going on here. First things first that I immediately see is there's a yellow button that says Get VIP, aka Buy Now. So let's click on it and see what it does. It opens up the website which says Pricing Plans, and then we have a couple of them. Free lifetime updates and technical support. Free updates within 1 year, month, updates. So I don't really see a reason to buy this. Again, there is no feature rundown. Is there anything special? Why should I buy the license? Well, I guess if I'm going to use it commercially or something like that, which I don't know if this classifies, I'm simply reviewing it. Yeah, go ahead, call the FBI and sue me. Really quickly, checking out the website and looking at products and solutions, I don't see ApowerREC anywhere on the list. As far as the comparison of pro version and free version, there's nothing except that you buy a license to use it commercially. So let's check out the program itself, what's going on. So first thing we do notice is this program is very slick and again, very simple, just like the online version. No puzzles going on here, nothing crazy. So let's click through first buttons, do our quick feature rundown and check the program as well as first impressions. So I'm seeing that I can record that whichever display I want, but in this one, I can actually go above 1080p as far as it seems. There is an option to go 1024p. Oh, actually, that's not more than 1080p. Oh, I'm a dumbass. We can also record games, so this is something interesting. System and mic, let's see what's different here. We can record microphone and our system sounds. Let's click settings and we see that, again, we can choose our devices, but we also have a few options to do some noise cancellation and to boost the audio. Also two little buttons which open, again, the sound dialog or just the sound window of your Windows. Moving on, again, there's a webcam. And also settings for the webcam, which I don't have the webcam, so I can't comment on these features. Moving on, big record button. Up here, video recording, audio recording, so we can record only audio. And I like that there is actually frequency display, I guess. No, it's not, it's only volume display. We also have camera recording, so record only the camera itself. I don't have a webcam, but there is one feature, one option that I see that I do want to comment on, which is mirror display. Here's what it does. Let me explain. When it comes to the camera itself, I noticed that if I mirror my camera, I actually look, it seems that I look better. So let me show you what that is. If I go in Photoshop to image and image rotation and I flip canvas horizontally, did you notice what happened? So that's exactly what this feature does. Sometimes, depending on people, it makes you look better. If you ever noticed somebody ask you, oh, from which side do I look better? That's what that's for. Try to use that in your photos in general and see if it helps you look better. Although with me, not even. You can probably guess why I don't have a camera on my videos. Sadly. I kid, I'm beautiful. My mom loves me. At least she tells me that. Moving on, advanced video editor. If I click that option, what happens is, actually a website opens and ApowerEdit is there, and I can download it and use it, which I'm not going to do. It's a separate program. Let's check out the settings. And first thing, whoa, there's a bunch of them just looking at this. So video output, the quality, the codecs, the bitrate, frame rate actually goes up until 60 frames per second as opposed to the online recorder, which was up to 50. Actually, I was able to put in 60, but it simply doesn't record. Let's see if this one does. Now here we have audio. MP3 and the bitrate, I'm gonna choose 192, which is the one I usually use. Let's move on. Screenshots, we can show mouse cursor and we can show mouse area. So let's do that and see how it looks like. I can also record mouse clicks and I can change their color. So now I'm gonna use pink and green. Let's do that. And let's see how that looks like. We have zoom area, spotlight. This program comes with even more options. So now there's a reason to actually download it. Just by looking at this, again, we see bunch of, so I see what's going on. On the left side, you have buttons, which if you click, it simply scrolls you down to different sections of this setting page. Output, we have video, we have audio, the screenshots, the mouse, the recording itself, which does have a lot of features from the online recorder, but also has a couple of extra ones, which I'm interested to know what zoom area is about. Hotkeys, custom recording region, and here we go. It says F10 enable disable zoom, and then we have lock zoom area, which I'm going to test out. Floating toolbar. Oh, it actually doesn't position it properly. If I click floating toolbar, it's up here. Hide when recording. I'm going to leave it on. Floating toolbar, upload. It doesn't position it properly, guys. You got to fix this. Open the video page when upload completes. I'll leave that on, I guess. Start, run the program when Windows starts. Hide me. Main panel, hide me when screenshot. Exit program. Action when closing main panel, exit program. And then language, English. And we can choose couple of languages. Very nice. Does it have luxury features, and what are they? It does have similar features to the previous program, but what I am interested to know is, will the audio bitrate actually be 192? Will the quality of the video be high, and the bitrate, is it gonna be 15,000? Also, the frame rate is what really interests me, and what I am especially interested in is the mouse clicks. I want to see how are they going to be visualized now that the program is installed on the computer, and also this zoom area interests me. The shortcut was F10, and I want to see how that's going to look in the video. As far as the other options, it does have countdown before recording, beep on screen recording, and some other options that you can see right now, which are, I think, as well luxury features. As well as the main panel, you can hide it when you taking a screenshot, also hide it when you are recording. So it does have some luxury features, sure. Feature that's here is record game, and if I click on it, it just says game mode on. Nothing crazy going on other than that. So let's record the full screen. Also, there is video list, and if I click on it, it opens up a little panel, which there should be videos here once I record them. There's also auto stop. I guess we can limit the recording to the file size or the time, and also we can schedule a recording, which, again, thanks for the option, but I don't see why I would use that. So let us try, click record. Here we go. So first things first, we do have limitations that are not visible until you click the record button. Not even the website tells these. So let's see, what are they? Get VIP to enjoy all the benefits. So trial, first thing is logins, which I'm not even going to log in. It's not important. Recording time, only 3 minutes. That is a deal breaker. No watermark. So this is going to have a watermark. Let's find out how it's going to look like. Video editing, compression, and other advanced features. We don't have that. And then upgrade and technical support, we don't have that. So I'm going to click simply trial. And here we go. So here's what's happening. The countdown was actually shown on my other monitor. So now that I'm recording, what's going on here? Let me click or press F10. Oh, F10. So what happened now? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me what... I mean, we will preview the video to see what actually happens. One thing that also happens is clearly we can see the toolbar that disappears on other side of my screen. Actually, it's still there. Oh, now it disappears after a few seconds. So what are these options? We can pause, stop. It's a countdown. What is this? Spotlight. Okay, so we'll see how that looks in the video. I think that this option exists on Macs, which is interesting. So we turn that off. What is this? This one is to zoom in and out. We try that. Take a screenshot. Let's click that, see what happens. Then we also have annotate. And we do see a bunch of options. So let's try this pen. So you can draw on the screen. That's nice. You can also probably, do some arrows. So if I want to say, hey, look, guys, you press this button and then you plug your stuff in here, it helps you. Also, you can change the color of it, which is very cool. Numbering. Oh, click here, click here. Okay. Also some text. There we go, which appears, no matter where I click, the text appears on the right side. Okay, and then we also have whiteboard. Why the whiteboard? I can draw on it, and I can hide it. That's interesting. So let's stop the recording. I guess that's all. Annotate, turn that off, and show main panel. There it is. We can see the size and also some other options. Let's simply click stop. So now we have some information here. Show to hide or view the list of videos, and then upload. Here's the button that uploads it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm simply going to right click and see the options. We can preview, we can compress. Let me click that. So I actually have the options to change the quality. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to compress. Actually, let's click and see if it works. It doesn't. That's what I wanted to do because I remember that right here under trial, compressing is not available. Edit. If I do click edit, the editor actually does open up. And it's sort of a player that allows me to change the playback speed. Watermark is there. And video intro and outro, and then export. And here is the watermark up here, but we're going to preview the video ourselves. We also have sharing options, and yeah, let's preview the video. Right click preview, it opens up in my favorite player, and let's check it out. So what's going on here? So first thing that I see is the clear indication that there is watermark up there in the corner. So let's play and see what's going to happen to the video once I pressed all those buttons to zoom in and whatnot. So first things first, it's very smooth. Oh, look at that. So it zoomed in automatically. I would have liked if there was some sort of animation, but what I see is as I move the mouse, you can clearly see stuff on the... Look at that. Do you see that? Let me try to pause. Right there. Did you see that? On the left side, you can clearly see the boundaries and they are being shown in the video itself. I think you can clearly see how the boundaries are recorded, which doesn't... I don't think that's good. Next, we do have the mouse is highlighted with yellow, and if I click, which I just did click, and... Oh, there we go. That was the click. So it's the same as the online recorder. You saw it right there. It's the same one. Okay, then we have other buttons that I pressed. So spotlight, it just spotlights it like we've seen in the video. Nothing special. So it took the screenshot. We also were able to draw on the video itself, which is cool. And then that's it. Really quickly, I want to check out the screenshot. Screenshot itself looks just fine. Again, the colors do look washed out a little bit, and there is also a watermark. So that was sort of going through the impressions, all the features, quickly showing you all the process and how it looks like. And my first impressions, let us answer the question, does it have luxury features and what are they? Yes, it does. It actually has more luxury features than the online recorder, but it is limited in ways that the online recorder is not. Now what I would like to do is quickly analyze the video and then put it into a video editing software. So let's see what exactly is going on here. The bitrate, the nominal bitrate is 15 megabytes or megabits per second, but the actual bitrate is 2.6. Moving on, we can see that the frame rate is 60 frames per second, which is fine. Moving on, we have a bunch of encoding settings, and as far as the audio goes, the bitrate is finally 192 kilobits per second, and that is just fine. So let me drag and drop this into video editing software, and let's find out what happens. I am going to play it. If I want to say, hey look guys, you press this button, and then you want your... There's no lag whatsoever. There's one audio track, one video track, nothing special going on there. Here are the properties, and that is it. Now, let us take a look at the bad sides and the good sides of the program. First things first, when you click the Get VIP button, it doesn't tell you that you will, although I don't see anywhere that it tells me, hey look, you're gonna get extra features. The website itself doesn't really even mention this program as far as I can find it, only that you can download the app. Once you download the app and you click the red record button, first thing that showcases every time you click on the button, look, every time. Here, I'm gonna click record again. See, every time you click the record, it shows you this window which tells you, hey, pay us if you want extra features. Finally, it gives you some rundown of the features that it actually has and what's going on with the program. Finally, it reveals itself. The recording time is only 3 minutes. There is no way that you are able to use the program and record efficiently for only 3 minutes and then start again with 3 minutes. Come on, that doesn't work. It has a watermark, which is a huge no-no. Bunch of features apparently don't work. I haven't tested out every single one, but who knows how many times are you going to run into this program if you accidentally click on a wrong button. It's like you're playing Minesweeper. Once the recording starts, if you do turn on the option to hide your taskbar, again, it does the same thing like the online recorder. It shows only the orb and not the taskbar. Once you complete the recording, it puts your icons back on the screen. even though you have them disabled in the windows. So you have to click it twice again for it to start working again. Visualizing mouse clicks, it gives you the image of how it might look like, but it looks way different. This toolbar over here takes 5 seconds to disappear after you move your mouse away from it. So it should disappear now. There we go. In my opinion, it should disappear immediately. Now that I look at it as well, when I'm previewing the video file, as I click, it looks like the mouse is teleporting across the screen. Every time I click, look at that, it's clearly teleporting. It should be looking like this, but it's like teleporting. Even if I do move it fast, you should still be able to see it a little bit, but this one is clearly teleporting as I click. Look at that. One thing that I just despise is when programs hide the truth from you. Not just programs, but in general. And then they show it to you once you are ready to get started. Once you set everything up. Oh wait, we forgot to tell you. You can only do this and you can only do that. Are you kidding? So those were the bad sides that stood out to me, but let's have a look at the good sides. First things first, even though this program doesn't tell you, it has an option to record games. So it doesn't tell you the bad things, but it also doesn't tell you the good things. What's the point? But still, you can record games. One thing that I like is the settings. It has so many options in general. Bunch of luxury features, even though they don't really work hand to hand with common sense, they are still there. The features that I actually really liked is the zoom area and the spotlight diameter. I don't think even the program that I use right now that is paid for, I don't think even that program has this option, but this one also has a bunch of other luxury features. And just in general, again, this program comes with a lot of options for being free. Once again, let us have a look at the photo and see what the program offers and do these things check out. 30 frames per second, yes, it can go up until 60 frames per second. 1080p, check. No time limit. You can only record up until 3 minutes. Record both desktop sound and microphone? Check. Record microphone into separate audio track? Big red X. Again, it doesn't have that feature. Can you record your mouse? Yes. A webcam? Yes. Is there a pause button? Yes. Can you save to common video audio formats? Yes. And one thing that I am going to put, the things that I forgot to mention is, it can also record only the audio by clicking here and then record only the audio, which is just fine. Things that I'm also going to put here is no watermark on this list. Does it have a watermark? Yes, so we put a red X there. Now I would like to show you guys a 30-second video sample with the settings that I used and all the information you might need. So welcome, doing a 30-second recording. Just wanted to test out the software. Actually gonna turn down the volume so you can at least hear me since this program doesn't have some features. And yeah, let's just do a 30-second rundown. I'm gonna do a couple of clicks here and there. And I'm gonna click this button so you can see. And let's turn that off. Also, let's do this button to show you guys how that looks like. And end the recording. Finally, let's do a summary and a review. Online recorder is white color. This one is black. I don't think you can change the color, but I like the simplicity in itself. Again, it's very simple. It's not a puzzle. Easy stuff. The thing that just simply turns me off is how sneaky it is with hiding all these limitations until you click the big red record button. And then I'm gonna tell you what's awaiting. Like, this is awful. Like, you get ready for the trip, prepare yourself to go on a holiday. We forgot to tell you, you will be living in a house that's close by to the volcano that could erupt any day. Thank you. Fuck you. But even though it has hidden features, hidden stuff, it has good stuff as well. But again, these limitations just make it unusable. There were a couple of innovative things, like for example, zooming in and highlighting around the mouse, making everything else black. But there were a lot of other issues where you could see the boundary of the recording, the little thingy that follows your mouse. You could see all these things. There were other features that simply didn't work properly or just makes no sense for them to work the way they do. I do commend the program again for having lots of options, at least, but why don't you have a recording to separate audio track option? The way this whole system with these programs from that I've tried right now from ApowerSoft the way they are set up makes no sense. You're not even being clear what exactly am I getting, what exactly am I putting myself into, and all you're doing is at the end pissing me off into not using this. So what's the point? Even if you do have bad product, if you're honest and open, there's gonna be good feedback and you're gonna be good at it, and eventually it's gonna turn out good. So why do this? Maybe just for quick cash grab or something, I don't know. What is my grade for this program? As in the previous videos, I'm not going to give you my grade, but in the description and the comments below, I will leave a link to the spreadsheet where I do actually grade these programs from 1 to 10. Why do I do that? As I've always said, it's because I can always change my grade depending if they pay me big money. Ah, exposed. So do check out the spreadsheet. You can also leave the comment on the spreadsheet if you think something is going on here, if I'm not doing something rightfully or whatever you want to point out, go ahead. I would also like to give you guys a reminder to subscribe and follow the show if you want to see future episodes where I review other free programs. And yeah, also consider rating the video. Even if you give a negative review, it's still good for feedback to me. Also in the comments below, if you want to leave any feedback or maybe your experience, whatever you want to share, feel free to do that in the comments below. And that's gonna be it. Thanks so much for tuning into this video, to the B section, and that concludes ApowerSoft recorders that they offer. In the future, I think the next video should be on debut video capture, and after that we're gonna go. But do check out the spreadsheet for the full list, and as I go I might add more if you have recommendations for more. And that's it. Thank you guys. I will catch you in the future videos. Priest is signing out.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact.
I will catch you in the future videos. Priest is signing out. Oh wait, I clicked. What a dumbass. I actually clicked this program. Oh god. I'm gonna regret this.